Hey guys, and welcome to WarZ. So today we're going to be looking at the interface of WarZ, the different options when you load the game up, and in the next episode we're going to be looking at some gameplay. So I hope you guys stay tuned for that, and let's get started right now. So the first thing we want to do is of course create our character. So I'm going to click on an empty slot. I'm going to name our character Phoenix the Best. I'm going to make it a normal and click OK. So the name is fine. We do get the option to change our name if we want. Most likely we get the option to change our mode if we want as well. Now for some reason, for me, the other characters that we're allowed to play are all locked. No idea why that is. I think it's maybe because I've just bought the game and I haven't even loaded in a character yet. So maybe that's why. So what can we do with our character? Now, in any MMO, which this is, customizability is very important. If you can't customize your character, then what's the point? Now, if we just scroll through these, we get 4 choices of heads. We get to look like Bruce Willis. Bruce Willis with hair. Actually, it looks more like Mel Gibson, really, doesn't it? Mel Gibson with a beard. And then a Mexican, which is cool. We'll be a Mexican. So the upper body, again, we get 4 choices. We get the first choice, which is a dirty top, because of course it didn't live in a clean place. He obviously lived in the slums. He's Mexican, right? We get a checkered shirt here, which is like hillbilly central. And then we get the army stuff, which would suit him well, right? He's ex-military, so I think we'll keep that. But we get another dirty top, so it looks like he's just got out of his bed. This is his pyjama top. So again, not much customizability. For legs, we get dirty jeans. We get dirty darker jeans. We get combat pants by the looks of it, like cargo pants. And we get some black jeans. And that's it. That is our customizability. Just that. And I don't know about you, but look at his character model. His torso looks stretched. I don't know why. He just looks really, really weird. So in terms of customizability, that's it. Nothing else. We can't choose anything else at this moment in time. We can't pick a different gender because they're in preset characters. So you got a few females here and a few males. You got more males than females. So create survivor. Now for some reason when you click, it doesn't always register the click. So you've got to click it twice, which is really frustrating. Now one of the things that I don't like is I can't rotate my character. I want to rotate him round to see what he looks like from the back, and I can't. So that is, well, somewhat annoying as well. So over here you've got a little bit of information about your character. XP, how many hours and days and stuff you've survived, how many zombies you've killed, how many bandits you've killed, how many citizens you've killed. But it doesn't have an option to say how many people you have helped. Might be an option. You're neutral, and the last map we played on is Colorado. So that's basically it. We've got an inventory and a skill tree. Skill tree isn't implemented yet. It's still a work in progress. The inventory is where you would drag the items you have bought or have on other survival characters and just basically drop them into this new character. Now, all characters start with a flashlight, a soda, and a granola bar, and bandages. Well, at least I think it's one bandage you get. So you've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then you've got 3, 4, 5, and 6, which is a little bit confusing. But they are shaped in, I guess, in the way of a keyboard number. So that's keyboard number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And these look like your slots. So these are your quick slots. So quick slot 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then you've got your bag slots here. Which, because we've only got a small pack, we've only got another 4 slots. So you've got 8 in total, which isn't really a lot. So let's go to the marketplace. Now, marketplace is very important, but it's also one of the stupidest things that I've seen in a game. Now, we've got something here with GC, which stands for gold credits, I would assume. And you buy gold credits with in real money, so real life money. So you've done a hard shift at work, you come home, and there you go. You spend that money on this to buy items for your characters. So you've got ammunition here, you've got melee weapons, you have hats and backpacks here, you've got food and drink in this section. Now, as you saw, it's a little bit buggy, so it doesn't always work, so it's food and drink. Fair enough. You've got medic supplies, such as antibiotics, painkillers, vaccines, binoculars. Don't ask me why. Medkits, which could be very helpful, barricades, rangefinder, and a riot shield. That doesn't look like a riot shield. Looks like a metal dustbin. And then we've got the binoculars up here, which is misleading, but it's basically scopes and stuff for your guns. So some of these icons are a little bit misleading. They could actually implement these barricades and stuff into its own category, such as defense, because that's where you would actually go, and then you would find your vaccines, your med kits, your shocking paddles, I don't know what they're called, but, stuff like that. All that stuff you would find in real life should be in this game. So, such as epinephrine, all that kind of stuff, adrenaline, basically all that kind of drugs and stuff, you should be able to find or purchase, because it's a game. We're talking about realism here. We're trying to get as real as possible. So finding the items in game is something that you really, really want to find. Making your own fire bombs from alcohol and rags, that is very doable. Yet they don't actually offer that in the game, which is something to be desired. To set a load of zombies on fire, probably one of the easiest and fastest ways to kill zombies. So why not? We've got the community over here, which if you don't click community first and you're recording, it actually shuts off fraps because it opens a web page, which is very annoying. So you've got clans here, which is very important. Being in a clan is really important. If you are playing with friends, you're going to do well at the game. If you're on your own, it's not going to end well for you, because you really need multiple people to survive. And much like the marketplace, you can designate someone to be a med. You can designate someone to be kind of the defense guy, where he builds barricades and you basically defend him while he's setting them up and stuff like that. So you can build a little fort. So these people can carry all these items, and the med guy can carry all the med items and heal you and share the items and stuff like that. That's really good teamwork, and that's one of the things that's going to work well for this game, is teamwork. So hopefully that does work. But what we're going to do is we're going to hopefully, if it loads, because if it opens a web page, I'm going to be pissed. I swear to God. Thank God for that. So we're going to create a clan. So I'm just going to do defaults. I'm going to name this Phoenix Rangers FX, and the tag is going to be FX GG. I'm going to put this. Let's put it blue, and change the icon to sheriff and create clan. So characters should have at least 20 hours of playtime to create a clan. So I can't just create a clan. Unlike other MMOs where I can create a guild, something like that, I can't create it unless I've had 20 hours of playtime, which is, well, yeah. Leaderboards coming soon. I guess it would be the best people on the server friends list, which again is excuse me, is coming soon. And then we've got the news, which I don't want to click, but it probably would say coming soon as well. And then options. I really don't like this malark when I've got to click twice to go on something. I'm using custom settings. Basically, the difference between custom and ultra is the SSAO is on medium, and the post process is on medium as well. Everything else doesn't go up to ultra. It's all goes to high, which is not good. I've turned up the brightness just a tad. The volume I've turned down. Communication volume I've kept up full, because I'm assuming that's going to be communication volume from people, so we can actually talk to each other in game. I hope that's an option. I really do. Talking to people in game is going to be really, really cool. And that's pretty much it, to be fair. That is the interface of the game. So this is first impressions for me. It's the first time I've played it. I've installed it, and this is what I'm greeted with. So first impressions from me, it's okay. It can do with a lot more work. I think this should have been one of the first things that would have been finished, really. And if this has already been finished, then yeah, please adjust some stuff. Please adjust the ability to rotate your character. Make the customizability of characters a lot better. You know, maybe 5 or 6 different facial hair features, different postures, really skinny, really tall, black, white. You know, not everyone's going to be Mexican in this survival game. So maybe some different, colors, skin tones would be really ideal. I guess that's really it. I mean, there's not much to go on, right? It's as basic gets. One of the things that I do want to note about gold credits is you spend your real life money on gold credits, you buy all these items, and if you die, you lose all these items. You will never get them back. So if you get killed by a hacker, you won't get these items back. So if you spent 50 quid on decking your character out, 500 arrows, 500 bags of freaking ammo, you've bought helmets, you've bought med packs, you've bought lots of barricades, you've bought lots of attachments, you've bought all this stuff, you've spent 50 quid, and a hacker kills you. 50 quid has literally been thrown down the toilet. I was going to say something a little bit more rude, but that's the polite way of saying it. So if you want to waste money like that, please go donate that money to a charity instead. There's no point wasting money on something like this just for it to be basically given to a company just for the sake of it. If they're not going to put the effort in to reward us for spending money on the game, which we've already bought, and this isn't even the official release, this is like a pre-release, and they're actually charging money for it. So really just think about the situation before you spend real life money. The reason I have 2100 credits is because it's a deal on Steam. It was £14 for the game and 2100 credits. So I thought that was a pretty good deal considering the game itself was about £10. It's £11 when it's off the deal. So you're saving a little bit of money, I would think, to get a little bit of credit. And I only got this just to show you guys kind of what you can get. I'm going to see the customizability in the next episode, and we're going to see some gameplay as well. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. What do you think of the game? Have you actually bought the game? Give me your opinion on your thoughts on the game. And do you think it's going to get any better? So guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Peace, guys.